What's up, my friends? Coach John here at CrossFit Liberate. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, and I'm very excited to be bringing you another at-home workout. So this one's called belt buckle. So we have a very simple mid-range length couplet combining some cardio and some grunt work. We'll complete a long range of motion movement with our odd object called the devil's press, and we'll do that alongside a 400-meter run. And then we're looking for this workout to take a total of 12 to 18 minutes. All right, let's take a look at our warm-up for belt buckle. So we'll start off with a 200-meter easy warm-up jog, and then we'll go into 30 seconds each of active Spider-Mans, into some mountain climbers, trying to get those knees all the way up to the elbows, then to our active Samson stretch, into some frog hops, which is basically just a straight arm burpee. Next, push-ups to down dog. Really trying to open up that chest and get those hips nice and high. And finally finishing with 30 seconds of slow burpees. For our mobility work today, we're gonna hit child's pose on the odd object, which is a great little stretch for that upper body and for the hips. And then we'll finish with an up dog stretch for 1 minute, really opening up the front side of that body. All right, let's take a close look at belt buckle. So we have 3 rounds for time, 20 odd object devil's press, and a 400-meter run. So this simple mid-range length couplet for today combines some grunt work and cardio. We'll hit a long range of motion movement in the odd object devil's press and some cardio in a 400-meter run. We're looking for this one to take 12 to 18 total minutes. With the devil's press, this movement is a combination of a burpee and an odd object ground to overhead. The chest should make contact with the object on each rep. Swing the object overhead without pausing at the shoulders. And then choose a moderate weight that allows you to complete the 20 reps in 2 to 3 methodical sets on each round. With that run, let's aim for a 2-minute effort here. Decrease the distance or choose a substitute in the video description below that allows for a 2-minute effort across the duration of the workout. And then as always, further movement subs and modifications are in the video description below. All right, let's take a close look at our movements for today, starting with the devil's press. Here, let's think about snapping the hips. The devil's press is a challenging movement that requires us to get the object overhead in one fluid motion. This big range of motion will be easier to cover if we're snappy with the hips. Similar to a kettlebell swing, we don't want to just use the arms to swing the weight overhead. We want to snap the legs straight by squeezing the quads and glutes to drive the weight to the finish position. The more aggressive this snap, the easier the weight will go up. On your run, let's take a look at a metronome drill. We talk often about striking with our feet underneath our center of mass for efficient running. One of the ways to get to this place is to increase our step cadence. The optimal cadence typically falls between 170 and 180 strides per minute. Any slower than this and we're more likely to be heel striking in the front of the body. Today we can use a metronome to work the timing of our pulls. We'll use 170 beats per minute for this drill. We'll switch feet every time we hear a beep. We suggest hitting about 30 seconds of a run in place and then immediately transition into an outdoor run to feel out this cadence in real time. There will be a link in the video description below for a YouTube video that contains a 170 beats per minute metronome. All right, so some strategy advice for this one. So I would focus a lot of your intention and effort on the odd object devil's press. That's going to be where the results lie in this workout with respect to your score. And then simply use that run as a little bit of an active recovery. Now, when it comes to the odd object devil's press, our goal is to be able to find a sustainable rhythm with this movement. It's got a lot of different parts to it. It's got a long range of motion. It's going to be hard to find that rhythm, but if you can settle into it, and especially breathing wise, settle into that rhythm, you'll be in much better shape here. And then like we talked about with that run, you're going to want to adjust your pace on that run such that you can come back in and immediately get started on that set of 20 odd object devil's press and get right back into that rhythm. All right, y'all, make sure you get after this thing with some intensity. As always with CrossFit, our goal is to bring a lot of intensity to our work. That's where the results lie. And then make sure that you're tracking your progress somehow, whether it's in a notebook or an app like SugarWOD. We want to be showing progress over time. That's how we know we're getting fitter. And then if you plan on coming back to the gym, I cannot wait to coach you in real life.